Bimber shoe.
Hi, welcome to Creative Crafts. We're Jennifer with the Avery County Senior Center. Today we are going to be making toilet paper pumpkins. And I know toilet paper is scarce, but this craft, as you can actually reuse the toilet paper, believe it or not. Anyways, I do have some staff members in here today and one of our volunteers. And she actually even brought her husband here. Anyway, so
Smile, Gerald, you're on camera.
we have Heather and Brenda and then Zella. You know, they joined us a couple times with these crafts. So let's get down to it. This is the pumpkin. A little closer. There we go. Isn't that pretty? This is just some fabric that we've had here at the center. Somebody donated it to us a long time ago, and it was a lot, and I thought it looked really nice for fall. So believe it or not, that is a toilet paper inside there. So supplies you will need, of course, you'll need toilet paper roll. You will need a square piece of fabric. 18 by 18 works pretty good. So I already pre-measured everybody's and already cut it, so at 18 by 18. You can always use a fat quarter if you're familiar with sewing. Zella, you know what a fat quarter is. You can buy them too. They're very inexpensive. I think most often you can get them at Walmart, I think for $1, isn't it? Like $1, sometimes $2 for a fat quarter. But anyways, you'll need a fat quarter. So you will need, you don't have to have these, but it does make it a little bit better. These little artificial leaves. I picked these up at Family Dollar. You know, they have them at craft stores, Walmart, Dollar General. You know, a lot of places around here has them. This one, you know, I only did 2 of them. You're going to need you're going to need a stick. You should have seen me and Brenda earlier. We were outside looking for sticks. That is going to be our stem. This isn't the greatest stick. You'll probably find some better sticks in your yard. But you know, use what you have. That's what I'm all about. You don't have to have tape. You can either use tape or hot glue. We opted for tape today because it's quicker and it's safer. I'm getting tired of, you know, burning my hands from this hot glue. Of course, scissors. To cut your fabric. You don't necessarily have to have jute, but I chose to have jute. All right, let me show you what I mean about the stem. This is the stem. That's my stick, and I taped my leaves to my stem, and then for added security, I wrapped the jute around it. Plus, it holds really well. So, and it just sits right in there. Pretty nifty, huh? Pretty nifty. All right, so let's get to it. You want to open up your, well, if your toilet paper's like ours, and they're in these little bags, you open it up. Once you have that, you're going to unravel it, I don't know, maybe about a yard. Just kind of unravel it from arm length to arm length. It's usually what I do. All right.
I don't think my toilet paper got used.
Once you've done that, you will wrap it loosely around the middle. This creates the roundness of the pumpkin. See, I'm kind of going loosely around it. All right. Once you get to the end, you'll just tuck that in. So, see, that's kind of what I'm looking at, like this. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, but I want it kind of bulky because that's going to create the pumpkin look. Let me secure that one a little bit better. So when I say you can reuse this toilet paper, you truly can. Once you have it rolled with fullness all the way around, you will set it in the center of your fabric. And this actually is fairly easy. You will take your corner, I mean, put it a diagonal, be better if it's diagonal. I'm going to take a corner. I'm going to pinch it, and I'm going to pinch it like this usually, and then I'll put it in that hole. Okay? I will turn it. I usually go corner to corner. It does better for me. I will again take my corner, pinch it. I like to pinch it. make like a little triangle and go in to my pumpkin. Now I'm going to take the other corner. Again, I'm going to, it's already pretty much pinched. Let me take it this way so you can see it. I'm going to tuck it in. And you can adjust as you go. And I'm going to do the same thing with my other corner, make like a triangle and tuck it in. Now, you'll have to kind of adjust it as you go. You can see I've got, and if you have to, you can just make it a little tighter. You can see I'm kind of folding it a little bit tighter, like you're wrapping a package. Bringing it a little tighter there. There we go. Just take your time. If you've got something like this, see like where it's kind of bowing out a little bit, you can just kind of tuck that in. Here. Tuck it in a little bit. And you just have to kind of play with it. That's what we'll be doing. There we go. Once you've gotten your pumpkin, I'll have to kind of mess around with it. I'm not going to take the time right now, but you'll just have to kind of mess around with it, get a nice little pumpkin shape. If you don't like it, you can always rewrap it. Like I said, it doesn't take very long. All right, so let's move on to the stem, and I'll help you out. All right, so you're going to take your stem, pick out the leaves you're going to use. I've got 3 leaves. And number 1, Heather, you need to pick out some stems. They're over there behind Philip.
Right there.
No, you could try one of those if you like. There's some over there too. First off, make sure your stick is going to fit inside. Now mine, you can see, is a little too small. It goes all the way into my pumpkin, so your stem's going to hold all this fabric. So excuse me, I'm going to go over here and get...
Time you wrap your shoes around it.
I forgot about my shoe was untied. I'm going to go ahead and grab another stick. Bigger
After
stick.
you wrap your shoes around it, it'll make it bigger.
There you go. That's true. All right, so you're going to grab some tape, and I'll pass the tape around. Kind of judge where you want your leaves. Like I said, you can use glue if you want to, or you can just do straight jute. There. That's what I end up doing. See, it's just holding there, and then jute will go around there. I'll add one more, and then I'll start passing around the tape for everybody. Like I said, you don't have to use tape. You can just use the straight jute if you're pretty good at that. You get a pretty good tape. Here, I'm going to start passing it around. Let me do this one. I'll just come. I don't know. There's no really. There's no it's your personal preference. Again, I'm taping it, pushing it down. There. Now I'm going to try it out. I'm going to put it in my pumpkin. Cute, huh? Can you see it? All right. My pumpkin needs a little direction. It needs a little help. Now the jute comes into play. You don't have to use it, but if you want, you will just wrap it around the tape. What I do, I tie it, and I just tie one little tie, cut some jute, and then I'm just going to wrap it. I use jute a lot. And I'm just going to wrap it all the way around. Wait a minute, I'm so sorry. Before I wrap it, I need to keep this little end out because that's how I'm going to close it up. I'm going to tie it. See, I'm just wrapping it all the way around. You're not going to see this anyways, but just in case, and it secures your leaves better, a little bit better. Now I'm just going to, with that other end, I'm just going to do a knot. I'll pass the jute around too for everybody. There. Fix my leaves. And how does it look? Well, it needs some more work. Or it needs to be fluffed out, something. Maybe fluff it out a little bit. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There, is that better? Fluffing it out. And you can add more leaves to it. But now, I recommend you can set this as beautiful decoration in your restroom, in your bathroom at home. So, you know, just in case you're in a bind, there you go. It has
It's
two,
the emergency roll.
absolutely, two purposes. This craft has two purposes. Oh, great. Well, thank you for joining us on Creative Crafts. We'll see you next time.